Let me just ask you, you've heard Kelly's story, just throw this to both of you. You heard Kelly's story about using philanthropic assets to build community and also to bring back an economically dislocated place. What did you take from that might be applicable to Western North Carolina? What were your big points?
What I took from that is for 5 years at First Union, I was regional operations officer. I worked from Boone to Murphy. And during that time, I saw Western North Carolina change because at that point, when I started in the early 80s, we were completely dependent upon the textile industry. I remember towns like Marion that were booming. You know, when you go to places like Robbinsville, all over. But then, boom, when the textile plant started to close, I can relate to that. Even the paper plant in Canton, when they threatened to close or they were closing, the employees had to buy it, Blue Ridge, for it to survive. But we saw a complete change, especially in banking. And from institutions, and by that I mean companies who were strong, were no longer strong. We saw churches all but close because key people in the community moved away and they lost, employment. And it affected nonprofit organizations all over. But since then, I've watched us change. But now, I think what can really help us, sustain us going forward, is working in partnership with the Dogwood Foundation. Because, folks, that's something that can transcend, that can help us for generations to come.